Aesthetics is what makes a product look good. Consider the picture shown of a toaster. Most people would agree it looks good. It's aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetics is an important design factor because it's the first thing the consumer will see. Aesthetically pleasing products will stand out on a shelf and as such are more likely to sell. Aesthetics is not an exact science. People have different opinions and tastes in relation to aesthetic design. However, there are basic principles of aesthetics, and being able to use them to give an opinion on something will allow you to communicate your thoughts more clearly. We can discuss what we think is beautiful using the language of aesthetics, but be assured we will never make someone see the beauty in something if they themselves do not agree. The best we can do is make them understand why we think a product looks good. Designers need to understand this. If they know what a product needs to make it attractive to others, then they can use that knowledge to design products which will appeal to others. Every product has numerous aesthetic qualities, which can be examined in depth. They are linked in some way and are present in every product. Consider the products shown in this slide. They all possess the following qualities: line, shape, form, colour, texture, proportion, and pattern. As you can see, these are mostly familiar terms, and most of us could use them to comment on certain aspects of a product's design. There are also less well-known terms, and these include harmony, contrast, rhythm, unity, balance, and symmetry. Okay, what I want to do is to show you how you would approach your aesthetics task for today. Right, the first thing you want to do is to use the digital textbook. So I'm going to go into Teams and click on S3 Design and Manufacture Team, General, go into Files, and there are two digital textbooks that I generally use during the course. The one that you want to use in this task is the Nat 4 Nat 5 Booklet Highlands Resource Textbook, so I'm going to click on that. And there you can see the textbook. So the textbook basically is divided into two categories. You've got the design theory and materials and manufacture theory. There's also homework exercises in this textbook that I might use at some point during your course. But we really want to get information on aesthetics, right? We're learning about aesthetics and associated aesthetic aspects. So design factor aesthetics is on page 19 and 20, so I can click on that, and now I'm in at the right place here. By the way, if you want to go back to the index page when you're using this, you can click on the bottom right hand corner where the page is folded up, and that'll take you straight back to the index page or the contents page. A useful thing to know. I'll go back to the page, and what I would do, or what I want you to do, is to just read both pages 19 and 20, and then select a particular aspect. And you want to do this before you look for the product. So in this case, I'm going to look at harmony. And it says here for harmony, this is where parts of a design work well together, or the design fits in with a specific environment. Now I'm going to focus on this bit here. This is where parts of a design work well together, right? That illustrates the use of harmony. Okay, so having done that, I'm going to go into the internet, and I've already found this page. I typed in designer table at the top, and this is the table here that I think illustrates that aspect. So I'll copy that. Oh, wait a minute. I'll add that to my photos. Go back into the Teams textbook, and go into the class notebook. So I'm now in the class notebook, and I'm going to choose, it doesn't matter who I choose, I'm just choosing this, I'll delete this afterwards. I'm going to choose Kelsey, go into design work. Right, now there's the worksheet that I gave out last week. I want to add a page to this where I'm going to put my design, my aesthetics design work into it. So at the bottom right left hand corner you can say plus page. So I'll click on plus page, and I'm going to write aesthetics task, and then I'm going to insert a picture. The picture I want to insert is that table, and then I want to then write down exactly what aspect it illustrates, and that is obviously harmony. So harmony has been used in this table design. The table consists of similar parts which work well together. Which well to, and that's it. So that's the first example. Okay, and I want you to produce 5 examples. So just to repeat, don't go into the internet and find a product and then try and work out what aspect it displays. The best way to tackle this is to actually go into the textbook, read about the different aesthetic aspects, okay, like line, shape, form, texture, pattern, and identify which one you want to find in the product. Then go into the internet, try and find a product that best illustrates that aspect, input it into your design work section in your one notebook, and write a brief description of how that aspect has been used in that product. Okay, thank you for listening.